Episode 39, Season 2 of the Daily Intermission podcast. We're back in studio. My name is Greg. I'm joined, as always, by Nate. Nate, how we doing, bud?
Not too bad. A little allergy here, so hopefully the sneezes stay down during the recording. But other than that, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It is allergy season, which is brutal.
Mine weren't that bad last year. Like
You had a good year, eh?
I had a good couple of years. Contract year and...
Man, I've worked in some golf pro shops, and I would have allergy attacks, and it's like I'm blowing my nose every 30 seconds. It's
sucks.
Unbelievable, man. And anyway, Nate, we should mention the pregame show brought to you by Manscaped. Best tools for your family jewels. You know the drill. Go use the code TDI at Manscaped for 20% off, free shipping. You can use it all over your body. It's the best toolkit going. So go buy yourself some Manscaped. Go update your trimming kit.
Yeah, go get some of that. Unbelievable deal, as Greg said, and my God, what good stuff it is. What good stuff it is, indeed.
Nate, I'm coming off a wedding.
Yeah.
My old man got married. Obviously, his second relationship, but I was happy for him, man. I kept it in the pocket all day long. It was a veteran play, man.
Yep.
Mixed in a lot of water. So for those who are, going into a day drink, mix in your waters. It actually goes... It pays dividends.
Or even just, give yourself the solid pace. Yesterday, I was doing that when we were playing golf. I was like, this is like... so much better than just getting a little too over the line.
If you start things off and you're like a couple shotguns, you're flying through, you have had 5 or 6 in your first hour and a half, you're done. You're absolutely done. There's no coming back from it.
I love shotgunning.
Yep.
But I think I'm just about done with it.
Yeah. It's just some heat.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, I'm feeling fine. Like,
I'm going to highly doubt, I will bet that you are not done with it.
Vegas is saying that as well, Greg. No, I'm certainly not finished with it. I might do one today.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
Nate, I did want to mention too that you are undefeated on national television on Live on the Line. You're 6-0 on your best bets. It is a streak that is just unbelievable. The folks at home are loving it.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I mean, geez, dude, I'm kind of just throwing stuff at a wall at this point. I mean, Aaron Judge home run.
That's incredible.
Left field. Unbelievable. I called left field.
I know.
I called left field. It was 330 feet down there, guaranteed rate field.
Guaranteed rate, yeah. I mean, we'll post that if it's going to be on YouTube, the full 5-minute segment that Nate and I had on TV. We'll be back on Friday giving our best bets. So if you're in the States, we're on TV usually around 12:30 Eastern on all the Bally Sports networks doing Live on the Line. So that's been a lot of fun, Nate. But I'm concluding the pregame show because we've got too much to get into and we're starting things off. So we're going to get into the NHL in quarter 1, NBA in quarter 2. We've got what's their nickname at the halftime show. We got quarter 3, we got a little Major League Baseball, and then quarter 4 will bring us home with PGA Tour. A lot of moving parts going on there. But Nate, the Leafs, man. The Leafs lose another Game 7 and are finished. They have not won a playoff series in almost 20 years.
They have the longest drought of any team to win a playoff series.
I mean,
any team. You think of some of the teams. You think of some of these teams. The Coyotes made the conference finals in 2012. The Leafs haven't won a series since 2004.
Man, it's really unbelievable at this point. It's a curse. Like it's a curse. We've seen them in sports. It is at the forefront of everyone's attention in the hockey world. I mean, do you feel bad for them? Like, it's like, I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm not a Leafs fan. Like, I think they've got some great pieces on their team. I don't agree with a lot of the moving parts, but they do have a team that could have gone on a run and they just didn't get it done.
I do feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I was rooting for them a little bit. It's tough, man. Like, that media is ridiculous, too. Like, you got... Another thing is, too, though, not to just completely, like, pull the classic Toronto and pinpoint it on a guy, but Justin Hall is so bad, man. I just can't believe he's in the lineup. Like, I don't know. I'm
not a big Justin Hall guy either from the eye test. I guess his analytics are off the. I know.
But he can't pass the puck.
Exactly. Anyway, it was unfortunate because, I mean, Rasmus Sandin, who was a solid defenseman most of the season for the Leafs, he hadn't played in 2 months. They didn't get him in the lineup.
Liljegren looked okay in game 1 too. Did he get
injured or did they just gas him?
I think they gassed him.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't think he was hurt. But
that's tough. So, I mean, Nate, what is next for the Toronto Maple Leafs? We look, and you've got Morgan Rielly coming on in this $7.5 million deal starting in next year. You don't have Jack Campbell signed. You've got Peter Mrazek signed to $3.5 million for the next few years. what are Kyle Dubas and Sheldon Keefe safe? Like, I think Sheldon Keefe does a good job. I actually like Sheldon Keefe.
This is what I was saying last night too. Like, it seems crazy, but I even think Dubas has done a good job.
Run it back.
He had to. Oh yeah. They're going to, and then maybe it's next year if nothing happens, then you do it. But I mean, I think Dubas has done a pretty good job
for sure
with getting pieces there. Like, that's a solid squad for with some of the pieces you look like Tavares at 11.
Yep.
Like
who honestly. He played well, man. Like,
he did.
He was unbelievable down low with the puck. Obviously, his foot speed. We talk about it. We trash on him, but he's still an elite player below the goal line in the offensive end, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And defensively, great in the dot.
And I mean, he technically scored yesterday for the in Game 7. It was just, I mean, the pick. It was a pretty soft call, but
it was an unreal goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That was the first one he shot in probably 2 years.
Yeah.
But
that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa just dialed in, man, and.
Yeah, so we've got
blocked everything, like
and yeah, I mean, we're quick to hop on the Leafs. I mean, they've got to run it back, and I don't think it's that much of a monumental disappointment as it was against say the Bruins, up through 5 games up 3-2, or against the Montreal Canadiens up 3-1. Like, I don't think it's like there's a lot of things you can draw, and I mean, you got to get better in the offseason, and we'll see what happens. Like, it just sucks because it's back to square one.
Yeah. Like, you got to wait a whole year for them to try again.
Yep.
Like, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
I can't believe it. I thought they had it. I really, really did. Especially, they played so well.
Yes,
they were the better team in the
100%.
series.
100%.
Yep.
And even that overtime in Game 6, they were dominating. So many chances. Kerfoot whiffs on a breakaway, and then they lose it. I mean, we look at Tampa Bay, though, on the flip side, Nate. I mean, they're still a wagon. Like, they still have some great pieces. I thought Braden Point last night, tore his quad. Like, he was not. Did he play after that?
No, man. He was. Went back to the start of the second period.
Yeah, he went back to the bench. Yeah, they're going to be interesting to see there. But, I mean, we've got an all-Florida series in the second round.
Yeah.
That's going to be
electric. I mean, I'm taking Tampa.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I didn't think Florida looked that spectacular to me. They haven't scored a power play goal yet.
Yeah.
If you haven't got the power play going, you're not going to beat Tampa. Washington's a different story.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, there's like, they completely blew it.
They were 3-0,
dude. Plus, they had the lead in the game before that, game 4. Anyway, that is an old squad.
So we got Florida moving on, like Nate mentioned, over his Washington Capitals, moving on into the second round, beating them in 6 games. But Washington was up. Was it in Game 6, 3-0?
Game 5.
Yeah.
Game 5. Game 4, they had a 2-1 lead with 3 minutes left. Could have gone up 3-1 in the series.
Yeah.
Blew it. 3-0 lead, blew it. Yeah, they're toast. They're toast.
So what's their window looking like, Nate, in terms of the Capitals?
Oh, well, there's no shot they can compete anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's done.
Yeah.
It's more about just Ovechkin chasing the trophy now.
For sure.
And by trophy, I mean the goal trophy.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is not indeed a trophy.
Which would be fun to follow along. And who knows, man? Maybe they can retool. Like, who knows? Like, you never really know,
Yeah, I
think you need some defensemen.
Yeah, it's just tough. I mean, they're on the cap. They got guys. Yeah. Everyone's old. Like, you can't really, like, even Oshie, hell of a playoff.
Oh, what a beast.
Unbelievable. I mean, that guy's 34. He's going to be 35 in the next year.
He's a low-key hard hitter, too.
Oh, yeah. The reverse hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a terrific player, man. I love Oshie.
No, that's awesome. So, I mean, I guess it's the end of the Washington Capitals era, you think, in terms of being a competitive playoff team?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of went out the window even a few years ago. Like, last year, I don't know. I just don't see it.
And on the flip side, we go over to my Boston Bruins, who lose in Game 7 to Carolina 3-2. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't want to use the term no man's land, but you've got Patrice Bergeron, who, I mean, all signs are pointing that he might, conclude his career, retire.
Crazy.
You got Marchand, who he's got probably a few more good years. You got Taylor Hall, the 5 more years. You got Pasternak. You got McAvoy all locked up. Like, you've got some solid pieces, but if you're going to lose your top centerman, who's one of the best defensive forwards in the league, that's a guy's irreplaceable. Like, I mean, you're taking 70 points out of the league with guys who and shutting down other teams' top lines all year long. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. They got Swayman, who's going to be a fantastic goalie for a long time, but dude, I'm worried about my Bruins.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough too because it doesn't seem like they really have anything in the pipipeline. Coming up immediately.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, force back of Carlson, and then there's they do have some young studs, but they're small, Nate. Like they.
Yeah.
Like.
But I just think of like big name like Bergeron. You know what I mean? They're going to come up like that. Like they don't really have anybody like that. Like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it's there is another guy that's supposed to be a stud out of Sweden. I forget his name, but But I think, we'll see what happens, man. I think Pasternak's going to be a 40-goal, 50-goal guy, moving forward. You still got Pasti. You got Hall. Hall looked great during the playoffs. So, anyway, Carolina was the better team at home. I mean, they won all 4 games at home, and they just looked like a wagon. So I think that they're going to take care of round 2 as well.
Carolina? Yeah, I think so too. Whoever they get. I mean, if it's Pittsburgh with Domingue, Carolina's going to eat them. And then if it's New York, well, I mean, Shesterkin has been, he had assist of the year, though. Did you see that pass?
No.
Oh, my God. He absolutely flew a sauce 3 lines to Zibanejad for the breakaway.
Oh, my.
Then Kreider ended up burying it.
That's going to be an exciting Game 7 tonight. Pittsburgh versus the Rangers. We'll also mention, too, that Dallas is playing Calgary. I want Calgary. The Battle of Alberta round 2.
Oh, it's a must.
You'd have one full state, one full province going at each other. It would be unreal. Nate, the Oilers obviously get over the hump, win around. McDavid, I mean, what a wagon McDavid was. That goal in Game 6, the wraparound goal end to end, and then in Game 7 to just put it away. I mean, just the poise out front, the balance, just funds the puck, puts in the back of the net. They're going to be fun to watch, man. It's going to be fun. I mean, I'm still on them to win the cup.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yep.
Why not? It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, that goal you were talking about in Game 7 for McDavid, dude, the guy drew 3 penalties going to the net.
I know.
And then just still scores. Like, it's unbelievable. But Johnny Quick played good, too.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
yes, he did. The
36-year-old, 40.
If you're a Los Angeles Kings fan, Nate, you're thrilled. They're ahead of the schedule. They've done a great. This was a full-on rebuild, tear it apart, and I mean they've retooled well. And
yeah, they have.
They're going to be good, and you still have a lot of young prospects that weren't even sniffing around.
Quentin Byfield, perhaps.
Yeah, and I mean Philip Deneau too. He played.
He's good.
Oh man, he's just such a good shutdown forward. I mean, he took Montreal. He did a lot of great work there for their cup run last year, and then obviously in the first round he did. I mean, how much can you shut down McDavid and Draisaitl? He did his best.
Got him to 7.
Yep. Vander Kane looking like a wagon. So we'll see what the Oilers can do. The Blues moving on to take on. They beat Minnesota in 6 games. Moving on to take on Colorado. Going to be a hell of a series.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. I still got Colorado, but I think it's going to be deep. Like it's not going to be any walk in the park. That's for sure.
No.
St. Louis's goalies maybe are a little spooky for me, but
yeah, we'll see.
Billy Husso?
I think he had a solid year out of left field. I think Bennington played a few games as well.
He did. Yeah, they went to switch in the series. So.
But Nate, that'll conclude quarter 1. So obviously we're getting ready for the second round. We got 2 Game 7s today, which would be yesterday for your listeners. So we'll wait for the solidification of the second round, and we'll give our picks on Friday. But Nate, continuing on quarter 2 NBA, the 76ers go down, the team that you had in the finals. Joel Embiid making the big acquisition for James Harden, getting rid of Ben Simmons because he can't play in the playoffs. They're losing the second round to the Miami Heat in 6 games. James Harden 0 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's wild what happened here. James Harden, though, even in the series against the Raptors, that guy was damn near irrelevant.
Dude, it's
like he was like it was wild to see.
He's not what he used to be, man. It doesn't like he just doesn't have that like electricity towards the basket, and like he used to be like an automatic bucket.
Yep.
And obviously gets the free throw line a lot still, but yeah, I mean, if you're getting paid $40 million and you're in Game 6 in the fourth quarter, you better be putting on a bit of a show, dude.
Exactly.
Anyway, Jimmy Butler walking out of the arena starts chirping to the cameras. He's like, "You chose Tobias Harris over me." Like he was a 76er. They got rid of him. I mean. We'll see what Jimmy Buckets has in store. So they're moving on to the Eastern Conference Final, and they will be waiting for the winner of Game 7 between the Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics. The Celtics took care of Milwaukee on the road in Game 6.
Terrific game,
dude. If the Celtics get it done, man, I'll be bet. I'm on the wagon. I'm full on. I'm skeptical. I think it's going to be a really close game in Milwaukee or in Boston tonight, but. Man, it's fun to see a basketball team who, I mean, we've mentioned it in past podcasts, who have done it the right way, drafted well, and you got your young studs actually maturing into their prime, and they're on a nice little run here.
I think they get it done if they play it exactly how they did Game 6.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of let Giannis do his thing. Like, you're not going to shut him down, and then if you kind of shut everybody else down. I think Giannis in Game 6 was, what was it? He was the first player since 2001 to have 40 points and 20 rebounds in a game, a playoff game. Like, holy shoot.
Yeah, he's the best player in the NBA. There's no question. And another guy who's been actually surprisingly really good is Drew Holiday. I really like his game. I don't think he gets enough love. I feel as if a lot of the number 2 love goes to Chris Middleton, but I mean Drew Holiday's been fantastic. But yeah, we'll see what happens in Game 7. Obviously bleeding green. I mean, with the Boston Bruins out, I mean it'd be nice for the Celtics to go on a nice little run. Golden State takes care of Memphis Nate in Game 6.
Yep.
The Splash Brothers in Game 6, 31 3-point attempts between the two of them. Like, I mean, holy smokes!
That was ridiculous, man.
Just absolutely hucking threes, man.
Jordan Poole too, just absolutely bombing them.
Yeah, man. I mean, so Steph had 29. I think Clay had 31. Poole had 11. I mean, if those guys are shooting, I mean, they're going to be a tough team to take down. And
oh my God,
they are waiting in the Western Conference Final for the Suns or the
Mavericks.
The Mavericks. And I mean, Luka Doncic, live on the line, I take him for over 33.5. He gets 33. So screw you, Luka.
Yeah. Also, a hell of a job by the Bucks. Jeez, what a
line.
What a line, man. 33 and a half.
Yeah.
33.
No, so man, I don't know if the Mavs can win. If they win, like what?
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns fans would be devastated.
Well, I mean, Phoenix, man, I don't even know what's going on. Like they nearly, New Orleans gave them a scare.
Yeah, and they got the wheels beat off them in Game 6. Like it wasn't even close.
Yeah, it was outrageous.
So you got to shut down Luka. I mean, yeah, they've got to. I mean, they've got to win Game 7. I'm gonna bet the Suns.
I would too.
Yeah.
I think though, just from how it's been going, I think either team's screwed against Golden State.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would say.
Yeah, I think Golden State's heading to the finals, man.
Again,
if they're looking for their 4th ring. They've got a great team, man.
Yeah.
I'm a Steph Curry fan, man. How can you not be?
Yeah, yeah, for
How
sure.
can you not like Steph Curry? He might be one of the more lovable athletes in the league.
Yeah.
Or in sports in general. Like lovable superstars. A lot of them are polarizing. Like
Yeah.
you look around and like if they're a superstar, then they're either love or hate. I don't think there's too much hate for Steph.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like
no one who doesn't like Steph Curry.
I don't know. He's a wagon, man.
Yeah, he is. He's
Legend on the golf course too.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty good at golf.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's played in some pro events. But Nate, no, we'll continue to monitor the NBA. I mean, obviously tough for Sixers fans. You think you're trusting the process with Embiid. You're done. The Miami Heat move on. The Memphis Grizzlies obviously lose Ja Morant for the rest of the season, so that was tough for them.
Yep.
Kind of took them out competitively. But no, we're going to continue to monitor, continue to watch the finals. The conference finals will be set in stone, and we'll give our picks on Friday.
Yes,
Nate,
we will.
It's halftime show time.
Okay.
We're probably going to have some overlap here because it's tough, but we're doing what's their nickname.
I would think, yeah.
So it's tricky here, too, because some of these guys... Anyway, we're going to start... Do you want me to start things off here, Nate?
Sure. Are we going the player or are we giving the nickname?
No, the player.
We're giving the player name?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. All right.
All right, Nate. Former NBAer Nick Young.
Nick Young. Is he the truth? No, that's
Paul Pierce.
Yeah. No.
Swaggy P.
Swaggy. Okay.
Yeah, dated Iggy.
Swaggy. Iggy?
What's
Iggy Azalea?
Yeah.
Azalea?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've forgotten she was a person.
Yeah.
I did.
Last time she dropped a hit.
Oh my God. I can't even remember her songs.
Neither can I.
Yeah. But
anyway.
Calvin Johnson.
Megatron.
Bang.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I would have got this one.
I was looking at this the other day. Just give it to me.
Joe Cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that off the top of the head. Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier, Mr. Freeze.
Smoking
Joe
Frazier.
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique Wilkins. The Wilker.
The human highlight reel.
Okay. Holy smokes. Deion Sanders.
Showtime.
Prime time.
Pete Rose.
Oh, geez. I know this one too, or I've seen it anyway. These things do not stick in my head.
Oh, I know. And this is, I mean, Pete Rose, we didn't watch Pete Rose play.
No, well, he's 100.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Flower.
Charlie Hustle.
Well, okay. Like, smoking. Anderson Silva.
Oh, and the Anaconda.
The Spider.
I think we've had that 3 times. I've got him wrong every single time.
It's hard to remember.
Joe Namath.
Oh, boy. Jeez.
Broadway Joe.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I think these next ones, you're going to get a few.
Okay. I've got a few you'll get to. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, my. Hakeem the Dream.
Yeah. That's right.
Reggie Jackson.
Oh, he's Mr. October?
Boom.
Yeah. John Jones.
Bones.
Yep.
Tim Duncan.
No. The Dunk Master.
The Big Fundamental.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Okay.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali.
Greatness.
The greatest, yeah.
The greatest.
We'll allow it.
Julius Erving.
You got this.
I think medicine.
The doctor?
Dr. J.
We'll allow it.
Yeah.
Mario Lemieux.
Super Mario.
Yep.
Don Cherry.
Don Cherry grapes.
Boom.
Yep. Dick Lane.
Richard.
Night Train. Richard. That would be good. Night Train.
Henry Richard.
Rocket. Right?
The Pocket Rocket.
Oh, what is it? Maurice Richard is the...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, gee. Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Not to be confused with popular musician Sugar Ray. That's all I've got.
That's all I've got.
That is a difficult segment.
Yes, it is. What's your nickname? Hopefully the listeners got a few.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that most of them got the big fundamental.
Yeah, probably.
But I mean,
that's one I forgot.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a milky one, to be completely honest. But that'll conclude the halftime show.
Brutal nickname.
Of episode 39, season 2 of the Daily Intermission podcast. We're in studio. It's quarter 3, and it's Major League Baseball. We are in the middle of the 162-game marathon of a regular season. We've got Aaron Judge having himself an absolute year. Nate gave his best bet out on Live on the Line last week on home run, anytime home run, plus 220, which is outrageous that those were the odds. It was starting plus 350. So if they would have hopped in those 350 odds that we were juicing at,
that would have been nice.
Yeah, but he leads the league in dingers, leads the league, actually second in runs scored, third in RBIs. The Yankees are an absolute wagon. How you feeling about the old Aaron Judge, Nate?
Aaron Judge is a wagon.
Yeah, he is.
He either hits a home run or he strikes out and he walks back to the dugout.
Guy has an absolute horn on him, too.
Well, he must.
Anyway.
He must.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen it.
No.
But I've seen it.
And
it is absolutely huge. No, he's buzzing, man. 12 home runs. I mean, a bunch of the guys on the Yankees are right there, too. I mean, Stanton's got 10 after getting the double home run, which would have been a hell of a bet.
Wow.
Rizzo, he's at 9.
Yeah, the Yankees' bats are alive and well.
Yeah.
They've only lost 9 games all year.
Yeah.
The AL East is absolutely humming. Nate Robinson Cano, fresh off the old banned substances, full year suspension, gets dropped by the Mets.
Going to San Diego, baby.
The Padres say, how are you? Sign him to a major league deal, so he'll fit in there with the boys, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm a big Cano guy. I like Robinson
I like Robinson Cano. Plus, it'd be good when Tatis gets back.
Yeah, good leadership in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe keep Tatis off the old motorcycle, getting injured in the offseason.
Yeah, that's what was it he said again when he
they were like how'd you break it, and he was it on like a, were you doing something you weren't supposed to? And something along those lines.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
Oh, yes, I was riding like a 4-wheeler or something. I forget the context of it, but yeah, he admitted to the media that he was being an idiot on a bike or on a 4-wheeler and injured himself. I mean, he's kind of fallen off the face of the planet, man.
Yeah.
Fernando Tatis, he was the face of the MLB, young stud, gets paid a huge contract, and then just
it's on the cover of the video game.
Yeah,
and
the show.
He'll be back though.
Oh, he'll be back in the mix.
Back.
100%.
He'll be buzzing, man. He's electric.
I think oftentimes we overlook the Astros. I mean, everyone hates the Astros, but they've won 11 games in a row, and they've passed the Angels in the AL West. Those two are going to be, two juggernauts at the AL West going at it all year long.
Yes.
There's something about the Astros. I mean, Verlander had an 8-inning no-hitter going the other night, but he's still an absolute wagon, eh?
Verlander?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's dating Kate Upton.
He sure is.
Kate.
He sure is.
Are they married?
I don't know.
Kate Upton and Justin Verlander.
Take a quick scan here.
Yeah. I mean, she blew up on those Sports Illustrated magazines. I mean, we had one at our college home. She was on a Sports Illustrated poster. She had anyway. No, she's a good-looking gal.
Yeah, they got married in 2017.
Okay. So is it Kate Verlander? No, she kept her name.
Yeah, she's going as
Kate Upton.
Yeah.
No, she's a firewagon for sure. But Nate, we oftentimes on the podcast
they have a kid.
Do they?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How old? What's its name?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm just pulling it here, and yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Maybe I can pull it right now.
Okay.
Let's see here. No, they don't. Oh, geez. It says here they had a boxer dog named Harley.
Oh.
Who died in September 2021.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's wild.
Boxers are a phenomenal dog.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Oh.
2014 nude photographs of Upton and several other female were illegally leaked to the internet.
I'm going to need a bit
Anyway, folks, we're going to shut this one down for the day.
It was a pleasure, folks. But Nate, we always talk about how much the AL East is such a wagon.
Yep.
The NL West They are an absolute wagon as well, man. You got the Dodgers buzzing on all cylinders. You got the San Francisco Giants. You got the Padres. I mean,
yes.
You got a division out there that's going to be fairly competitive this season. I mean,
sure.
you think that in the long term the Dodgers are going to win it, but man, there's some teams out there that can win some ball games.
Yeah, and I mean, we kind of just gave it to when we did our preseason predictions. We were just like, yeah, we'll give it to the Dodgers.
Yep.
And, I figured the Padres, it would take them a little time to just without Tatis, but they're right there.
Yeah.
They're right there. And yeah, the Giants are buzzing. I mean, the Diamondbacks aren't even too far back. But I mean, that ain't going to happen.
No.
Oh, my Lord. Not until they change the jerseys back. Those things they got jerseys right now they have are absolutely garbage.
Do you like the purple?
Yeah, I like the purple.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
Randy J.
The
big
throwing, hitting birds. Man.
Actually, anyway, I'm not going to even get into that.
You hit one?
Yeah, I hit a bird. Randy Johnson.
What are you going to do? Like, you can't control the bird.
Oh, I was trying to scream at it. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I saw it came out of nowhere. It just flew right in front of my car. Anyway, Brett Gardner, Nate. Former outfielder for the New York Yankees. He's still a free agent. I mean, this guy could play ball.
Oh, my God. He was a classiqua.
Yeah, so he's a free agent still a month into the year here. Rejected an offer from the Jays.
Really?
Yeah, $6 million a year. And he rejected one from the Braves.
Okay.
So, like dude, where do you want to go, man?
Yeah, I was going to say the Jays one, and maybe it's, some tax stuff.
Yeah,
but the Braves, I mean, this team won the World Series. Where do you want to go, Brady?
Yeah, what is that all about?
I'm assuming he would just be behind somebody.
He could be a nice pickup. He's a good defensive player.
Yeah.
I don't know offensively.
He first base, Gardner?
I think he's an outfielder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's just looks like he's just not going to play. Maybe it looks like he's just not going to play that much over somebody on those teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I mean, you look at the Blue Jays outfield, like he's not getting in over
Springer and
Gurriel
and Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, like not happening.
No.
Not a bad guy to have in the back pocket, though.
No, exactly. You need depth.
You do.
Trevor Bauer appealed his suspension, so this is going to be a saga worth following. I mean, this guy's suspended for 2 years. I mean, I don't really know if there's much to appeal. I mean, we're going to monitor it. Obviously, we're not going to comment on the situation. It's obviously awful for all parties involved, but he has appealed his suspension, and I think he's got a hearing coming up in the next few weeks. But the marathon continues, Nate. It's always tough to bring the news. If you want to watch baseball, throw on the 100 games that are on a day, and we'll keep following along.
Yeah. Funny thing I wanted to bring up just super quick, too, is when you were talking last episode about how Juan Soto only hits solos.
Yeah.
Just watching the game the other day, just solo. I was like, holy cat, some
so
guys
they're going to change his name to Juan Solo?
Juan Solo. That's the thing that we're calling him that now.
Yeah, Juan Solo.
That's done.
Just solo dingers. Nobody can get on base for the wagon.
No, well, he's too fast. Yeah. He's the guy that should be on base, but he's just hitting the dings.
Yeah. No, the marathon continues in the MLB, so that'll conclude Quarter 3, Episode 39, Season 2 of the Daily Intermission Podcast. Nate, we're starting things off. No, we're not starting things off. We're ending things off in Quarter 4 on the PGA Tour. Phil Mickelson has dropped out of the PGA Championships. He will not be playing in the field to defend his title. The Wanamaker Trophy will be up for grabs. I'm kind of starting to feel a little sad. This whole, I was kind of, it was laughable. It was almost, it was infuriating for a little bit. Now I'm kind of almost feeling bad for Phil Mickelson. I mean, the golf world hates him. He's lost tens of millions of dollars gambling, and it seems like he needs the Saudi tour to kind of, recoup financially, and just people are not giving him, a lot of benefit. Like he's going to be, his legacy is tarnished.
It's too bad. It sucks.
Yep.
But I mean, Jesus, dude, like $40 million in gambling debt.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It is.
How do you possibly get there? I mean, mind you, last night I had something of an absolute lunacy play.
Did you on blackjack?
Yeah. Well, What I did was I got a free bet on the Leafs game.
Yeah.
So I went in and did, I put the $10 free bet on Tampa? For the game to be 0-0 through the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
That hit. And then I took everything and put it on blackjack.
Okay.
And then I won. And then I was thinking about sniffing around the roulette table and throwing it all on red.
Okay.
Which I did not do.
Okay.
I ended up playing just some more blackjack and lost it all. So I see what old Philly's dealing with.
So you got to reload.
I am addicted to blackjack on my betting app. It is a shame, man. I can't get off there. I just want to keep hitting.
You might have to, there might have to be a few discussions had.
I need to get to an actual casino and play because I cannot keep doing this rigged crap.
But folks, everyone listening here, gamble responsibly. Nate's not gambling thousands of dollars. So make sure if you are going to choose to play those games and bet on sports, make sure you're doing it responsibly.
Yeah, I mean,
we should
glad to bring in. Yeah, it's not like I'm chucking $2,000 down. It's like, so anyway, I lost. I put $2,000 hand down, and anyway, I'm in the hole.
Yeah. But Nate, Will Zalatoris is dead to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely dead to me. This guy strikes the ball best on tour. He's second on the tour in strokes gained tee to green. So he efficiently gets off the tee and onto the green more efficiently and effectively than most people on tour.
Yeah.
And he can't putt. He uses this
crazy
stick of a claw and he can't putt and he misses the cut. I gave it out as a best bet for a top 10 on TV, dude. I feel like an absolute dust bag.
Yeah, but it's not like it was, it happens.
It's a strong narrative.
It was.
Yeah.
It was for sure. It's a good narrative. And I mean, if he can just putt, like you said,
man,
we're good to go.
I just don't get it, man. Like, it just seems like that's just like it just seems like that's the most straightforward part of the game of golf.
I know.
You draw a straight line or you draw the line in your head and you hit the ball on the line and you get in the cup. Like,
yeah. I know.
It's crazy. It's crazy
wild.
to me.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it sucks watching he's going to be a young stud on tour, Will's Zalatoris, but Will right now is in the doghouse for me. Nate, our guy Kyle Wilshire, we've had him on the show. He's an absolute wagon. Comes out and beats like some of the biggest names in the tour. Shoots 7 under the first day. He's even since then. He's still at 7 under. He's around 50th in the tournament. But to make the cut, Monday qualify and then make the cut at the Byron Nelson, beat Jordan Spieth, beat Dustin Johnson, beat Scotty Scheffler, beat Hideki Matsuyama, beat Justin Thomas on the first day of the event, shooting 7 under. That's got to be fueling you with some confidence.
I would be walking around. That'll be a nice little paycheck for him, too.
Yes, absolutely.
That'll be solid as hell, man.
We're talking, 20, 30 grand. If you can climb the leaderboard a bit, maybe sniff around 100 grand.
Yeah.
100 grand.
Yeah.
For 4 days work.
Yeah.
Is that any good, Mr. Wilshire? So I'm hoping
That
we
would
can
be
get him
awesome.
on for another 15-minute little hit
Yep.
next week. Chat
I'm
about.
sure he'd be down. He's an absolute beauty.
He'll come on for sure and start shooting it about what went down at the AT&T Byron Nelson. But the Sebastian Munoz, who shot 60 on Thursday, 60 is still leading the way. He's got Jordan Spieth 1 back at 20 under. You got Justin Thomas 3 back at 18 under. Going to be a fun finish at the AT&T Byron Nelson.
Yeah, it is for sure. I'm looking forward to it. PGA Championship I want to touch on with you.
It's the second major of the year is next week, and you want to talk about fully torqued. I can't wait to watch Tiger Woods.
I was going to say, we got the big cat back in the mix.
The big cat. What about the little cat? You sprinkling the little cat?
Doubtful.
Harold Varner?
No, I don't think. He was at the Kentucky Derby, though.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was looking sharp.
He's a weapon, man.
He's a beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see I wonder what Tiger's odds are. I've got the odds here.
I think it's 60 or 50 to 1.
Plus 66.
Oh my gosh, I'll be sprinkling that.
Yeah.
Just a sprinkle, like a loony or toonie.
Well, he's 66. Fleetwood's plus 7,000.
Well, he's my dark horse.
Tiger?
No, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's a good dark horse.
70 to 1.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through some picks, Nate? Some guys that you're liking for next week?
For sure.
I'm starting things off. Jordan Spieth. He's coming off a win at the RBC Heritage in his second last start. His most recent start, he's in second place through 3 days at 20 under. I mean, Jordan Spieth's game's in an incredible spot.
Yep.
Can he win majors? Yes. Is he hungry for one? 100%.
Yep.
Jordan Spieth will be in the mix next week. I almost guarantee it. Jordan Spieth at plus 2,020 to 1. I love it.
I like it too. That's some solid narrative. I'm looking at. This is. I'm looking at Scotty Schaff.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy's coming off a Masters win.
Was he 15 under, 16 under at the tournament right now?
Yeah,
Doing well?
yeah, like he's buzzing, dude.
Yeah,
He's an absolute freak of nature.
Yeah, he is.
We'll see what happens. I mean, this would be such a run, man, if he can go and just win this too.
Oh, bud.
Holy jumpins.
Yeah.
I'm also not shying away from my boy Cammy Smith.
Yeah, what's he at?
Plus 2.
Okay.
2,000.
Yeah.
So I don't hate that.
No.
Just a little scan. Bryson DeChambeau, I will not be touching.
I'm looking at the Norwegian guy, Victor Hovland.
Yeah.
He seems like he's going to be winning a major here soon. The guy's an absolute ball striking machine, plus 2,200.
Yep.
Little Vic Hovland.
Vicky.
Mix him in the mix. Get him on the betting card. I like Vicky Hovland.
Vic Hovland.
Came fourth a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, I should say. But yeah, I like Vicky Hovland. I like him getting in the mix. He's an ice in the veins type of guy, too. I think he's going to get a major here soon.
Would you sprinkle Justin Thomas?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's won the Moneymaker before. He's a guy, you got bones in the bag. He's a guy you can get it done any week. He's one of the best players on tour.
When's his last win?
JT?
Yeah. It's
Good
been
question.
a minute.
Good question.
It's been a minute.
It has been.
For sure.
Did he win in Hawaii this year?
I don't think so, man.
So it would have been last season. Rich would be able to ream that off in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Richard.
I don't know when
Fitzy.
Justin Thomas's last win was, but I can tell you when Xander Schauffele's last win was. It was the dual tournament there with Patrick Cantlay. He also won the Olympics. He sniffs around majors like it's his day job. Can't win one. I do like him this next week though at plus 2,800. Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, it looks good. Just let him look through a few notables in the dark horses.
Yep.
We got
What's Corey Connors sniffing around at?
Corey Connors is plus 6.
Okay.
I mean, I'm taking Tiger at plus 66 before I'm taking Connors, probably just for the thrill.
Yes.
I mean, realistically speaking, but yeah. Finau at 55.
It's unfortunate. So we're probably going to be Thursday and Friday. We're locked down watching golf all day.
Yeah. I mean,
there's not really much you can do when Tiger Woods is on TV.
No, you can't.
You can't miss it.
It's a shame, too. My boy Sungjae, plus 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fade for me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you're not feeling him this week?
No, I'm not. I'm kind of giving up on him, honestly. Yeah. I like the guy, but
you got a new favorite? It's Cam Smith. And speaking of Cam Smith, we get to see him at the Canadian Open here in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's sick.
I was thinking we may have to get some Australian flags and just follow him around.
Get mullets?
I'm bald.
That's right. My mistake.
Yeah. I could grow I could get a skullet going.
Oh my Lord. Those things are disgusting.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they are. But I like Tommy Fleetwood too at plus 7,000.
Yeah, I like that as well. There's a lot of guys in the mix. I mean, we could go on forever.
Yeah, there'll be a couple names too that you don't expect. How you feeling about Max Homa coming off a win?
No,
neither am I. No. I don't feel as if Max Homa's got the gonads to get it done.
I don't either. One. He's just a Twitter guy.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
that might be a cold take from the boys, but we'll see. So we got PGA Championship coming next week. Those are our best bets. Those are some guys to take a look at and sprinkle, and we'll break down day one next week on for Friday. But Nate, that'll conclude episode 39, season 2 of the Daily Intermission podcast. We've got the Fire Wagon Dog Water of the week. My Fire Wagon goes by the name of Connor McDavid, best player in the league. Yep. Absolutely brings the Edmonton Oilers to the first playoff win in a long time. The guy looks like an absolute stud. Connor McDavid getting my Fire Wagon of the week. That's
a good one. That's a good one for sure. I'm gonna go with my Fire Wagon. I'm gonna go dog water first.
Okay.
And that's the Leafs.
Mine too.
Yeah, I mean it's a shame, man. It sucks, and it's not even that. Like, I don't even think they're a dog water. You know, it's just like you gotta win, man. It's outrageous.
You have to get it done, dude.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah. What are we gonna call the curse? Like, what do you name the curse?
Oh, I don't know.
The Toronto Maple Queefs?
I don't think.
No.
I don't think that one's gonna play.
That's a little offside.
I don't know what you would call it, but they're my dog water. It's a shame. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Last night, lost again.
Yeah.
Wow.
My dog water as well as the Leafs. Yeah, I hate to see it.
Yeah.
You got a Fire Wagon for the kids at home?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Giannis.
Oh yeah.
First player, as we stated earlier, since 2001 in the playoff game to get 40+ points, 20+ rebounds. Guy's an absolute freak of nature. As you said about McDavid, he's the best player in the league, bar none.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with Giannis.
All right, folks.
And I can't say his last name, so do not request it. That's the Kumpo. That might have been right.
That was it.
Let's go.
Well done. All right, folks.
I'm the Fire Wagon of the week now.
We'll catch you back next on Friday. Everyone enjoy your weeks. Thank you for your support. Go follow us on our socials. Go give it a 5-star rating. Go leave a comment. We appreciate you guys. Peace.